Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 62 of our 100% of the Oblivion. It's the Oblivion. Hey, come on. Hey, what are you talking about? It's the Oblivion. Come on, you know what it is. I'm going to do the entire rest of the series as Tony Soprano. So that's what's going to happen. Man, I wish I could do Tony Soprano. His voice is so difficult to emulate. I've seen that clip of Ares Spears, which I used to watch way back in the day on Mad TV, which was kind of crazy to see him pop up again. But yeah, do his impression of Tony Soprano. And my God, it was so good, so good, so good. I gotta be bam, 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 bam. Anyways, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are currently doing if we go to the quest here, Knights of the White Stallion. Black Brugo is dead. I must report to Marius Caro and become a Knight Errant of the White Stallion. So back to Leyawiin Castle. We got all the bows. Right, I kind of want to double check, because I do think you get some bonus for the black bows that you pick up, I do believe. Is there any light effect? I played so many games recently where, like, there's, like, a thing you can do with the lighting. Like, basically add a lantern or whatever. But I don't think there is. There is a light effect, yes. And it was glitched, which hopefully now it's not actually glitched. We're going to take that. Oh, I thought I would have enough for that. Okay, so let's use the repair hammer, see if anything pops up. Good, because we're being efficient. If we go over here, if we sort by doopity-poopity, and then we are over-encumbered by 2 pounds. Literally 2 pounds. So we're going to drop the mithril boots off, and we should be good to go. So yeah, I just want to double-check everybody here to make sure that we got the black bows, because, again, I do think you get a, You do get a bonus. Daedric Dagger there, actually worth a lot. It's just a gluttony of, like, money, though, that we can make here, honestly. So it's just too much. You know when you just make too much money? I know that's a problem a lot of us wish that we had in real life, but in video games, you know what I'm talking about. We're just like too much to manage, too much of a good thing. You know what I mean? That's how I feel a lot of the time playing games like this. I don't need the money, or maybe I do and I'm forgetting, because there is a house in each town, which is I think the main thing that we're trying to save up money for, basically, if I remember correctly. In the top right, it said that I was level 23. That's still glitched too, because I am not level 23. I'm level 24, and I swear to God, when I first started recording the last episode, I was level 25. And with the patches or whatever, I feel like it let me level up to 24, and now in the loading screen, it says I'm level 23. What the hell is happening, man? It's honestly insane. Like, yeah, like I was talking about last episode, man, I'm really surprised these little things were not cleaned up by this whole time that I've been gone and haven't recorded. It's honestly astounding to me that Virtuos has not fixed some of the stuff. But hopefully patch number 3? I don't know. If anybody knows what they even did in the comments that's major, please let me know. I'll have to just read the patch notes. I kind of wanted to just jump back into recording and kind of see if I could, like, notice what was changed. But now I'm like, yeah, honestly surprised at how many little things that could be easily fixed. Activating a quest in the menu? What? How is that not fixed? It's crazy. Okay, anyways, what
I hope you are here.
I am. Why can't I say that? Yes, Black Brugo is dead.
What news do you have of...
Black Brugo is dead, as I just said.
Justice has been done, and henceforth, Mazoga and you shall be known as Knights of the White Stallion. May I present you with the perquisites of your rank, a key to White Stallion Lodge, and a shield bearing the arms of County Leyawiin. Mazoga's key and shield shall be delivered to her directly, and I promise you a bounty of 100 gold for each black bow you bring me.
See, I knew it. Why did he say that it would be delivered to her directly? Also, yeah, so see, if she dies, that's really unfortunate. Leyawiin shield. Okay. Know any good rumors, by the way?
The legions patrol the roads, and they've always been sufficient. I can't imagine we'll ever be at war with the provinces, not in my lifetime.
Maybe. So about these black bows.
I see you have a black bow. Would you like to turn it in for the bounty?
Well, I ain't having it to just to have it. Yes, thank you.
Here is your reward. And this other black bow, Would you like to turn it in as well?
That's so weird that he asked about multiple black bows. Yeah.
Here is your reward.
Yeah.
Here is your
Yeah.
Here is your reward.
Black bows.
Each black bow.
Okay.
Good day, Sir Knight.
Bye. You would think they would just do that, like, automatically. As you, you know, do you want to turn them all in? Yes, you know what I mean?
Hello there.
Also, is Mazoga here? Good, because I was like, I don't think we told her to follow us.
Did you tell the Count about Black Brugo?
I did. He knows about Black Brugo.
So, am I a knight?
We're both knight. Why can we say not yet? We literally are, right? We're both knights errant, Mazoga. We've done it.
God's ghoulies. Not just a knight, but a knight errant. That's a real special kind of knight, right? So go on, say it. Say, I greet you, Sir Mazoga.
I'm a very defiant person, so I don't like when people say, do this thing. If I don't want to do it, I'm like, nope, I'm not going to do that. But, in this case, Mazoga, yeah, I'll say it. I greet you, Sir Mazoga.
Thank you kindly, Sir Knight. Sounds good. Damn good. I'm a knight errant now, and I don't care who knows it. So thank you. You've been good to me, and I won't ever forget it. So I better get started doing my good deeds, and maybe I'll see you at the White Stallion Lodge.
Maybe so. Know anything else about Leyawiin, by the way, Mazoga?
I like Leyawiin. That Count got you to help me. Damn nice, both of you. Think I'll stick around. Maybe do some good deeds here.
Well, good for you. I mean, you got that Daedric stuff. You better put it to good use.
Goodbye.
Bye! Okay, so cool. So there we go, and then we can go to, yeah, the Lodge of the White Stallion, which is there. It's really weird. This is an actual, like, faction. Oblivion sometimes adds in just random little factions. I am not level 23. See that? Bullshit. What the hell is that? I hate that. Why does it say level 23? It's so weird. Anyways, yeah, Oblivion adds these little, like, factions. It's kind of interesting that I think the game does keep track of. So here we have the White Stallion Lodge, which lets us... I don't think there's anything in here that's actually crazy. I could be wrong, actually. Maybe there is something unique or something. So we'll take a look around. We got a training dummy. Blah, 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 blah. I almost feel like there is, like, some sort of unique shield or something, but I'm not entirely sure. And I feel like you can go back and get more black bows. Maybe those dudes respawn in Telepy. I feel like there is something like that where you can constantly turn in that quest over and over again. Yeah, so you just get a lodge, basically. I mean, I guess you could use this as a player home. It's a pretty simplistic player home comparative to the other player homes. So I'm not sure who would exactly want to use this. Super duper bad. And then also, I think the Dunbarrow Cove dudes are ready to go on another mission, or at least we have our gold. So we should go pop over there, but we don't really, like, need to. I mean, honestly, right now, we have a lot of gold. But every time I say that, I always forget how much gold it actually takes to max out all these player homes. So we may actually need more than I'm realizing. So let's pop over there. We'll send them on another mission. That looks beautiful. Yeah, I really don't know what they patched. It's kind of weird. I really expected to jump back into this and go, oh, all these little things are so much nicer, and the performance feels better too, which is crazy. Like, I was like, okay, well, I'll give this game the benefit of the doubt because it's, I don't know, it's a new remaster, whatever. Maybe they need to patch it a little bit to get the performance to work better. But then I played Dragon's Dogma 2 off camera, which I feel like ran like utter dog shit when it first came out, and now it runs really well. So I'm like, can we get that treatment for Oblivion Remastered as well, please? And then also, yeah, the door having that texture behind it. So all this to say, Virtuos, if you're listening, which you're not, but if you are, let's get cracking, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little entitled here. Am I being a little entitled to yeah, I just don't know, man. I like in this day and age, I feel like when games come out, AAA games or whatever, even remasters like this, I don't know. I just feel like they're kind of quick to get some of the more obvious things to get fixed. But I could be wrong. I'm trying to think of the last kind of thing that I felt like that for. I don't know. A lot of the time I'll buy a game and I'll just sit on it forever and then finally get to playing it, like Final Fantasy 16, which I recently platinumed. I just sat on that for like 2 years, you know. You have ascended level 25. The results of hard work and dedication always look like luck, but you know you've heard every ounce of your success. Now, we can't do luck times 2, right? It's only once. We should do luck every level, even though it's probably honestly not even worth it. Intelligence as well will be a priority, and then agility will get up to 100. That'll be what we're going for currently. And we got 1,000 gold. Now, I don't feel like it said the Dunbarrow Pirates are ready for another mission. So that's kind of weird, but they might be. Let's go see. Dupati. Hello.
Yes,
I want you to head out and plunder.
of course.
And remember to have fun with it, okay? That's a really important thing, too. Have fun with it. All right, cool. So let's go sell that stuff. I feel like we're selling so much. We honestly should just dump all the money into all the houses as soon as we get it. So that way I know when I stop needing to, like, when I can stop hoarding everything, pretty much, is what I'm saying. That would be nice. Okay, so... Crazy Frog. All right, let's go up to the Market District. Yeah. By the way, GV's Talking Corner. Yeah. Games I've been playing off camera.
Have you heard?
And games you've been playing off camera. We talked about this in the last episode.
You look like someone who's comfortable.
So many people talking at once. We talked about this in the last episode, but if you didn't answer it in the comments section, let me know now. I would love to know.
Hi there. A pleasure.
Hello. Ba-ba
can I interest you in?
Ba-boo. Actually, we can probably jack this up because we have master. We're almost maxed out on Mercantile, right? So, games I've been playing off camera. Oh my god. I mean, from the time of this recording between 2 episodes ago was so long that we've played so many things off camera. Banjo-Kazooie, 100%ed probably for like the 8th, 9th, 10th time. I've 100%ed that game so many times. When you play Banjo-Kazooie, you're supposed to 100% it. It's just kind of how the game is designed. You don't have to, of course. But... you know, it's kind of designed for that, if I'm being honest with you.
You've made a good bit of gold.
So, yeah, Banjo-Kazooie, my girlfriend wanted to see me play it, so we went through and 100%ed it. And love it. I always will prefer Tooie, but I do love it. Boots of the Taskmaster, definitely not unique. I'm going to sell that. Daedric Shield, Ebony Helmet, Elven Cuirass, Glass, Grey Cow, Leyawiin Shield, which I feel like is not unique, but I'll keep it. That's fine. Yeah, and then we started Tooie. We're actually kind of like halfway through 100%ing Tooie, which is the sequel to Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Tooie is currently my favorite game of all time, although to be quite honest with you, I feel like when I play Chrono Trigger again, which I'm way overdue to playing it, I usually make a habit of playing it at least sometime every so often. So when I play... Chrono Trigger again. I feel like Chrono Trigger will take it over again and be my current favorite game of all time. I just feel it's something that I feel in my bones. You know what I mean? We're gonna sell 16 of these. No, 10. I think 11. Yeah. So, yeah, been playing a lot of Banjo, and I even won 100% Nuts and Bolts, which is considered an abomination by the Banjo fandom. As it is, it's basically an abomination, but I enjoy it. It's not a Banjo game, but I enjoy it, okay? I have fun with it. It's a fun time. I'm going to sell 4 of these.
You got a great deal there.
We don't even need this. I'm going to sell that. We don't even need this. I don't think we're going to sell that. We got so many sigil stones as well. So yeah, we're doing that, and I do want to do...
You got a great deal there.
Nuts and Bolts after we're done with Tooie, 100%ing Tooie, which, man, I love Tooie so much. It's so big, so creative. We'll keep these scrolls. That's fine. Open easy locks are literally useless. Very hard lock is useless as well with the skeleton key, which again is so funny that the skeleton key just basically makes an entire thing useless. All right, I don't want to do literally everything. We should be good. Yeah.
Another... You too.
Thank you. Mercantile increased to 95 already. Let's go drop some stuff off at Battlehorn as well. And we're going to do a little kind of getting back on track things as well, because there's some stuff I want to do also. So Battlehorn Castle. Then, platinumed Final Fantasy 16. I basically bought it when it came out. I've been sitting on it for 1,000 years. Finally got around to playing it. Man, what a tragedy. Have I ever told you about the tragedy of Final Fantasy 16? Man, oh man. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. I've actually gotten into Magic too. Magic the Gathering, which recently had a Final Fantasy kind of tie-in, which I'm sure I'll talk about in a future episode. So yeah, I'm a big Final Fantasy fan, but man, oh man, I was talking with my girlfriend, like, what's the last Final Fantasy that was really good? And this gets people angry at me because there's die-hard Final Fantasy fans out there. So they will get mad at me
like a shrewd
sometimes,
businessman.
but I'm sorry. Like, it's legitimately how I feel about it, you know? So what did we have in here in the cupboard? This was all of our apparel. So I go over here and I go to apparel. We drop off anything. Oh yeah, we got a lot of stuff I need to... Oh, fence. Yeah, we need to fence this crap. I feel like I've been wanting to do that for a while now. So anything that we don't need... A Great Cowl will just keep. It weighs 2 and it offers so much stuff. Leyawiin Shield I will store. Deceiver's Finery will keep as well. And we got weapons over here. Babbo, babbo, babbo. Okay, Shadow Hunt. Goodbye. Hatred Soul Arrows will store, because we don't really need those. Hatred Soul will keep. Hatred's Heart will store as well. Glass, Daedric, and Crimson Eviscerator. Good. And I'll do all the other crap later, because it just takes forever. So, let's go ahead and pick a new quest now. Oh yeah, we're going to do some of this upkeep stuff. So anyways, man, what a tragedy. Yeah, what's the last great Final Fantasy game to come out outside of the MMO, which I guess people love, FF14, which I haven't played yet, but it's an MMO. It's kind of different. Because I have 100%ed Final Fantasy 13, 13-2, and Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13, which is a trilogy, many times. Specifically 1 and 2, but then Lightning Returns, I think, once. And I like them. They're guilty pleasures. I don't think they're great games, but they're guilty pleasures. But, like, outside of that, was 10 the last truly great Final Fantasy? People are split on 12. Okay, we need to go to... Where's Jackman's house? Imperial City, Talos Plaza. Was it in the Talos Plaza? I always get these confused. Elven Gardens? It's in one of these. Because, yeah, people love 10, and I haven't played 10. I need to play 6 and 10. Those are the big ones I need to play. But people like 12, but it's definitely not, like, on that level. 14's the MMO. 11's, like, that weird faux MMO. I don't even know much about 11 at all. And then 15, I was not a fan of either. Okay, local map. So, where's Jackman's house? Was it here? It was like in the inner circle, wasn't it? Umbacano. Yes. Umbacano is interesting too. We need to do that at some point. So I want to talk to the butler just to see if he says anything new. You're a fit one, my lord. All right, go away. Go away. I got things to do. Walks in front of me, stays. Go. And then, yeah, 16 was mid as hell, man. Again, I know, like, FF fans get really mad when you offer an objective take on Final Fantasy. It's honestly really weird. Anime games in general, people are just fervent, frothing at the mouth with a lot of those. Okay.
Get out of here.
No, shut up.
Want?
I want to see if you say anything new. Nothing?
Bye.
Okay, I thought he might say something new with the Jackman stuff. So yeah, anyways, Platinum did the Icon big summon fights, which are kind of like the point of the game, was amazing. They were awesome. I liked the main character, Clive, and I liked the Cid. If you don't know, there's always a Cid in like every FF, even though they're all different. I like them. Outside of that, one of the most mid games I have ever played in my entire life. I cannot believe they had the audacity to put that many side quests that were literally just go into a field, get flowers, go into a chicken hatch, get some eggs. I cannot, like, the audacity. And the thing is, okay, let's go ahead and do this. Let's buy some stuff. Yeah, because I want to spend all this money buying House in Leyawiin. The thing is, freaking, yeah, it was designed by the FF guy, the 14 guy, the MMO guy, Yoshi P. So it's like a single-player game designed as an MMO. Like, what the hell? Like, ugh. Listen, I get it if it's designed that way for 14, because 14 is an MMO. I get that. Don't design the mainline single-player Final Fantasies like an MMO, because that's literally how... We never walked into this house. That's so weird. That's literally how 16 was designed. I was astounded with those side quests. Like, are you seriously, like, having me go into a field, kill goblins 100 times? Are you serious? So anyways, 6.2 out of 10 for me. Just, man, I would love to see Final Fantasy 17 actually kind of return to, like, being an amazing Final Fantasy game. Because I guess we haven't had that since 10, if we're being objective, outside of the MMO, right? So, you can tell I'm a little ranty about that. Now that I've arrived at my new house in Leyawiin, I may want to head over to Gundala's at Best Goods and Guarantees to secure some furnishings for it. Yeah, how do we not do this yet? I guess we just picked it up, but I never really... Man, this is a sad state of affairs, this house. Just sit in the one chair, look at your front door. Also, it just looks like you start to see shapes in the cobblestone. Yeah, this looks horrible. Okay, let's go furnish this up. So yeah, man, I don't know. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, but it's one of those series. It's like Pokemon. You try to, like, objectively critique it, and people will get so mad at you. And it's like, bro, this series has 12:52 a.m. 12. Yeah, this series has some flaws. That's an objectively correct thing. And I know it's an opinion. You can't call an opinion objectively correct, but I'm sorry, it is. You know. So, anyways. That was the big one that I've been playing off camera. Platinumed it, got every trophy, beat it twice, because you have to beat it on Final Fantasy mode, which basically does nothing, because you're just spamming all your abilities constantly, waiting for them to be off cooldown. And yeah, just so mid. So mid.
Gundala's guarantees everything almost free at Best Goods and Guarantees, retail service, and warehouse prices.
Oh my god. Okay, I don't know if I've ever even done this at all. I'd like to invest 500 gold in your shop, Gundalas.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop. The extra coin will allow me to purchase more goods from adventurers such as yourself.
Yeah. Okay. I love this guy's voice acting, Max Goof guy, whatever his name is. Sorry, I keep calling him Max Goof guy. He's great. I love his voice and I love his acting, and I want to emulate that. All right, so we need to persuade him first.
Listening.
So you gotta remember how to do this again. So we're looking for his angry dislike face ×2, and we're just making sure the smallest pie wedge is on those. So start. He hates that one. It's so subtle in this. This one is.
I won't fight you. Such adventures. How I envy you. Gracious. Sorry, I don't get it.
Okay, so then he's done there. So then I can charm him too, but whatever. It's not a big deal. Okay. No, it is a big deal. Yeah, it is a big deal.
Seeing you.
I do have that one spell. What is it? We should honestly hotkey it. I called it something, right? I made a spell, didn't I? Minor life detection, mobile. Oh, self. Yeah, no, touch. Should be a touch, right? Polite push? Rugged rhyme? There it is. Okay, so, show shortcuts. Assign item. No! I had to select it with this. So we're going to put that as Voice of the Emperor. I'm just going to switch it to that. It's a little cheesy, but, you know, it just kind of speeds things up a bit. Okay, so then let's go to target, and where's that? Was it Flare? I must have a better spell than that, no? Flare, really? Okay. That's fine. Okay, so then Rugged Rhyme. Boop.
It's my
Want to make sure he's glowing. Okay. You're absolutely glowing!
Have a look around. You won't
Okay, so
find
we're
better
gonna haggle
prices in all Tamriel.
We could probably get him pretty high there, because we have so much mercantile, but whatever. Alrighty, my friend. Tell me it's not the other person. I bet it is. Watch. Nope. House bedroom area. So 1,500 gold a pop. So 1,500.
I let that go too cheaply.
3,000.
I let that go too cheaply.
4,500. 6,000. Then 7,500. Then 9,000. Then 10,500 if my math is correct. Which it definitely could be not at all. Yeah, I bet you appreciate my business. I've now bought everything Gundala's has for my house in Leyawiin. Bye!
What?
Okay, cool. So that completes that quest. And yeah, that's where all our money's going to go, is basically just maxing out these different houses. So, then, where was our house? It was right next to this place, wasn't it? My house, my Leyawiin house, directly in front of us on our right. Yeah. Then I started Dragon's Dogma 2, which same thing I bought when it first came out. Never really touched it. I've actually been enjoying that so much more than FF16, for instance. Surprisingly a lot. I think I'm gonna hate it eventually. From everything I've read about it and seen about it, and kind of I can tell certain things. Kind of the quest design and also the main quest apparently is abysmal. I feel like I'm gonna end up hating it, but the combat is actually really fun, and there's really interesting things in it too, like climbing monsters. Apparently they used it, like Capcom used it as a beta for Monster Hunter Wilds, I think, because it's the same Resident Evil like creation engine or whatever, or just the Resident Evil engine. And you can feel that. It feels very Monster Hunter-y, even though it's a completely different IP. So there's the Leyawiin house, by the way. So yeah, I feel like I am going to turn on it eventually, but the combat is fun, and I'm enjoying it. So that'll be what I'm playing majorly moving forward off camera. But let me know in the comment section below, what are you playing off camera? Or what have you been playing? I would love to know. Let me know. Ooh, this one. Yeah, okay, let's do this one. Surprised we didn't do this yet. I've heard rumors of strange happenings in the settlement of Aleswell, north of the Imperial City. I should investigate it. Okay, so let's go check that. Yeah, this is a fun one. This is a fun little kind of almost unmarked quest. It's not actually unmarked, but it feels unmarked, if that makes sense. Outside of that, Pokemon TCG Pocket, done every single day, basically. Hearthstone as well. Hearthstone kind of got back into. That game is a mess. Horrifying mess these days. That game is so unbalanced, just, man, monetized up the ass. Yeah, man, it's a shame. Used to be a big Hearthstone fan for a while there. But nowadays, oh boy, power creep and just, yeah, it's some rough stuff. I'm gonna wait for some time here. I like doing things in the daytime. But Pokemon TCG Pocket's been fun, kind of collecting everything. That game comes out with too many, like, releases constantly. It's so hard to keep track of everything. But the latest release was a Gen 2 Ho-Oh and Lugia expansion, which Gen 2 is my favorite gen of all time. I said it was 5, but nostalgia reasons, it's 2. But anyways, yeah, keeping up with all that. Also, kind of mobile stuff. Marvel Rivals, too. Yeah, Blade's really weird. As a duelist, Blade is hard to get a handle on. Puconda. This sounds new, almost. I don't remember anything called Puconda. But I'm not going to go into it, because I don't know what that is. But yeah, Marvel Rivals has been fun. I honestly really like Marvel Rivals. It's very much like a, live service, whatever type game, which I'm usually not playing too much these days. But it is fun. I honestly really like it. I think they did an amazing job with it. There's constantly new content. It's just basically a better Overwatch, Whoa, he died super easy. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals, Pokemon TCG Pocket, Hearthstone every day, doing the dailies, basically. And outside of that, yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2 is kind of like the main thing I'm doing at the moment. After FF16. I'm trying to remember if there's any other thing I'm forgetting about. Probably. We're always playing stuff in this household all the time. D&D and Magic the Gathering. Oh boy, I could talk about that a lot too. Oh yeah, okay. So I think this is the one where we heard people are invisible. And sure enough, you can actually see them way better now, I think, in the remaster. So here we've got Shagol Groboomf, who is invisible.
Talk to Dirham in the inn. I'm tired of this minstrel's freak show our town has turned into.
Okay. So talk to somebody in the inn, Aleswell Inn. Now, one thing I really like about Oblivion is that, yeah, there's a lot of these kind of like singular settlement quests.
Excuse me.
In the DLC.
We have a small problem that we hope you can help us with. You may be wondering why you can't see me. We are all wondering the same thing.
What happened here?
Everyone in Aleswell suddenly became invisible several weeks ago. It was sort of fun at first, but the novelty is definitely worn off now. You can imagine how difficult it is to run an inn while invisible. Once you get a reputation as a haunted inn, you can just forget about it. So we've all been keeping quiet, hoping the spell will wear off. But we're running out of patience. We're sure it was Ancotar's doing. We can't find him. If you can help us, we will be extremely grateful.
Ancotar! It's the most high elf sounding high elf of all time.
Who's Ancotar?
He's a wizard who took up residence in the ruins of Fort Caractacus a couple of years ago. He's caused us no end of trouble with his magical experiments, but nothing as bad as this. We've tried to find him, but had no luck. If he's still living in the fort, he's hiding from us, and no wonder. If you could find him and get him to remove this cursed invisibility, we will all be in your debt.
Caracatus. These names are crazy. And where is this Fort Caracticus, you called it?
It's just to the southeast of here. Follow the path down the hill, but watch out for the invisible monsters that infest the ruins.
Oh, I forgot about that. There's invisible monsters too. Cool. Anything else about this Ancotar character?
We're pretty sure he's still hiding out in Fort Caracticus, although he never answers when we've tried to find him. Goodbye.
Bye! What's up?
Oh, really? I'm invisible, you say? Thanks for letting me know. Talk to my brother Dirham if you want to know all about it.
You don't even offer some stuff. I mean, I know you're invisible, but like you're still running the tavern, I would assume. Okay. So yeah, I always like this one a lot. A little spicy. Ba-boo, ba-da-boo. Okay, so they said it was down the hill, but we got to watch out for the invisible monsters, which I actually love quite a bit. Now, we're still working on Blade, right? I'm trying to make sure everything that we're doing, we're still improving something. That is so how I'm wired. I don't know what that is. I'm learning as I'm older, like everything falls into ADHD, which I'm undiagnosed, but if people have pointed out, I most definitely have, and I 100% think so. Because I've noticed just like all the different like things that I observe about myself tend to fall into habits of people with ADHD. 1000%. So for instance, this need to constantly...
I don't want whatever you're selling.
Oh, there he is right there. This need to constantly be like improving something with all of my time. I bet that's like a trait of ADHD people. I would bet. What?
I told you to leave me alone. Go away.
No. Well, excuse... You have to talk to me.
Oblivion take you. What is it you want from me?
I was gonna say, I was like, you have to talk to me. You put this invisibility spell on the town up there, didn't you, Ancotar?
Yes, I have been working on a new invisibility spell. As you can see, it works quite well. Why?
Okay, I thought he was just mad at me, but this is one of those Oblivion things where he just hates me, but then when he talks to me, he talks normally. Aleswell has been quite heavily hit by this spell, Ancotar.
Oh, really? Everyone in town? That must have been what all the shouting was about a few weeks ago. I'm afraid I was engrossed in an experiment that required my full attention. You see, in order to increase the efficacy of the spell, the radius was likely to approach the... Oh, never mind, I don't mean to bore you.
Just tell me how to reverse the spell, Ancotar.
You can tell them not to worry. The effect is not actually permanent. It should wear off eventually.
Eventually.
Well, in a year or two, maybe a bit more. There's no way to be absolutely sure. That's the exciting thing about basic research.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. They can't wait for a year.
Really? I find being invisible quite refreshing. But if it will get everyone to leave me alone, fine. I did work out a counterspell last week. If I can just put my hand to it. Ah, here. Stand in the center of town to make sure you get everyone. Oh, and make sure... Never mind. It should be fine.
Yeah, it's weird. It said he handed me an invisibility spell too, which I feel like Oblivion doesn't typically do that. Anything else about this spell, Ancotar?
I've already given you the scroll. Stand in the middle of town, read it, poof! It is exactly like magic.
Anything else at all?
I am sorry about that. Just use the reverse invisibility scroll I gave you.
Okay.
I'm done talking to you.
Okay, he's so angry, but when he talks to me normally, he's kind of jovial. All right, so he gave me that scroll, which we definitely want to look at first. There's Frostcrag all the way over there, by the way. Spam that jump, get that acrobatics up now, boy. Spam that jump just like that. Okay, so Aleswell. So we're gonna stand right in the middle, right where this quest marker is, right about there. Let's take a look at this scroll before we actually cast it, though. Should be... It's here, right? Or is it in the alchemy? No, it is here. My god, we have so many scrolls, too. Wow. What was it called? Reverse? Is it in the R's? There's still no faster way to scroll through this either, is there? Mythic Dawn, reverse invisibility. Ancotar's reverse invisibility on self. So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to press R1 to cast it. We'll go into third person too. Blah, blah, blah. I've used the scroll Ancotar gave me, and the people of Aleswell are once again visible. Dirham Serethi would probably like to congratulate me on my success. Your luck has been damaged? I don't know if that's a part of this or not. That's weird. Let's see if this guy says anything.
Hey, you're the one made us visible again, right? Good show.
That I did. Know anything else about this Ancotar?
Don't get me wrong. Some of my best friends are elves. But self-important jerks like Ancotar give them all a bad name.
Know any good rumors lately?
Please the Nine with good works, and visit way shrines of Stendar for blessings of endurance.
Okay.
Be seeing you.
It's such a weird thing. Such a weird thing for a random man to say. Doing some farming.
Thank you, thank you. I can't tell you how good it feels to be able to see myself again. My sisters, on the other hand, I wouldn't mind if they had stayed invisible. Me. Friend, you are welcome at the Aleswell Inn anytime, free of charge.
I wonder if he was supposed to say, I mean there? Because what does me mean? It's kind of weird. And then they just kept it in like that. Anything else about this Ancotar character?
We haven't seen him since that whole invisibility mess. I hope it stays that way.
Okay, so he said we could stay here for free, but we don't really need to stay.
Bye.
Bye!
Oh, it's you. My brother goes on and on about you. I know you saved us and everything, but it does get tiresome after a while.
Okay, well, I just saved you. Literally just did. Anything else about Ancotar?
Typical Ultima. Thinks the whole world is made for his convenience. If I had my way, we'd go down there and burn him out. Let him find some other place for his little experiments.
God, okay. That's like very, small village logic there. Nobody good rumors.
You're talking to me, and I don't like you. Goodbye.
Okay.
Don't bother someone
Thank you
else.
for... All right, my God. You're a tavern owner. Why are you so mean? Terrible. I would rate you 1 star on Yelp. Erncy Serethi.
You really enjoy this whole hero thing, don't you? Everybody fawning all over you. I'm not like that.
I'm just trying to help people. Man, oh man. Anything about Ancotar?
If he's smart, he'll keep out of my way. High elf, and a mage to boot. The worst kind of arrogance.
Okay, man.
Stop talking. Enough.
This chat, sir, for your, mental health, I would suggest you kind of get out of here. This is, I see what you mean about your sisters. To be quite honest with you. Alrighty, well, yeah, so why did it say that my luck was drained? Because the Scales of Pitiless Justice do what again? It's not luck, right? So that's kind of weird. I don't know why the luck would have been affected there. It is being drained. Is there something else with this? I feel like there may be. So if we go to Magic and look at active effects, we should be able to see what's draining our luck. Or not. I don't know what that is. Do we have an... I feel like we're being negatively affected by that spell. I feel like this is a thing, although I could be wrong. I kind of want to go back. Yeah, what would be draining... Nothing should be draining our luck, because if we go into character and if we take a look at... No, if we go to Magic and take a look at active effects, there should be something that Scales of Pitiless Justice, right? Scales of Pitiless Justice. Yes. Strength, agility, intelligence increases +2. Personality decreases by -2. So then actually, what is... So now we have 2 different effects taking away from us. Right? Endurance and... Okay, personality makes sense. Why endurance?
And why luck? Wait, why is luck down at 24? Huh? It's either a bug or this is intended. So I'm gonna go down here to Ancotar, because I feel like that almost did something to us. But I could be wrong. So Ancotar should be here. In fact, I hear someone clinking away inside. Fort Cactus. Where are you at, Ancotar, you son? What have you done to me? Does this place not even have like an inside area? Is this? Oh, yeah, it sure does. Okay, I can hear him tinkering away, I do think.
You look like someone who's comfortable in heavy armor.
I am.
Go on.
There's new options here. So about this invisibility spell.
I'm glad to hear that the villagers aren't invisible anymore. It will make it easier for me to avoid them.
Right. And Aleswell?
I'm glad you were able to help them. I would have done it myself, but I like being invisible. Besides, I don't know if they'd have been happy to see me.
Okay, what is the deal?
Stop talking.
Stop talking already! Oh, it's this little thing like kind of... What the hell is happening? I feel like I'm playing Halo with the Forge mode and people just like snap these things to like a random wall. Ancotar's journal, interesting. 12th of Rain's Hand. Today I begin my great project on the spontaneous generation of life. I expect that there will be difficult days ahead, but if I succeed, my place among the great mages of history will be assured. Still not able to even reproduce Empedocles' results with maggots. I'm beginning to think his reputation is overblown. Empedocles was right. The mistranslation of sunlit to scorching heat explains my earlier problems. From now on, I will work only in the original Daedric despite the risks. Local peasants came by to complain about the noise. I promised them that all was behind me. A pleasant, if dull-witted crew. Borndas, I think. The experiment today went better than expected, although the number of rats produced was surprising. They were all remarkably docile, just as Malham predicted, although only I have ever proven it empirically. Villages again, more complaints. You would think they'd never see a rat before. They are starting to become a real nuisance. I've run into a terrible snag. Galerian's ninth law appears immutable. If the total life generated cannot exceed the cube of the source, this line of research may prove a dead end. I must reread Empedocles for any hint that he was able to circumvent this barrier. The locals are becoming insufferable. While I was walking in the woods, some of them broke into my laboratory and spilled the solution I was preparing. Nearly a full quart of purified imgol wasted. They did not seem to grasp the absurdity of a crowd of unwashed peasants, with dung on their boots complaining about the smell. It is well past time I did something about this problem. I dug up the notes from my permanent invisibility thesis. No time like the present to put theory into practice. The spell worked. Not perfect invisibility, of course, Vanto's third law, but it was more powerful than I expected, and there were none of the side effects that Professor Traven had predicted. That's Traven from the... Yeah, from the place! You know the place. Haha, even in my youth I was already outstripping my elders. Now I can get back to my real work in peace. I think I could just take that if I want. It's not illegal. I'm gonna take that because it's unique. What was that? Mystery of Talara. Illusion skill, but going up to 10, which basically means we wasted that. But that's fine.
You look like someone who's comfortable in heavy armor.
Well, now I'm really curious as to what the hell is happening, because my character has... Luck is going down from, like, what? Like 60 or 50 down to 24? Like, what? Personality is from the scales of pitiless justice, but why endurance and why luck? I don't even have a disease. Also, Knights of the White Stallion, Knight Errant. I wanted to show that before, that it does add that in your factions. I'm confused. If I had a disease, it would show it, right? So, fortify everything. Reflect damage, resist magic. What is affecting me like this? It would have to be something that I'm wearing, but then even then it would... show up in the list, right? I mean, what do I have? Ebony Blade, it's not that. Silence and Absorb Health. Raiment of the Crimson Scar, which I can't scroll down because this is so incredibly sensitive. It's crazy. Reflect Damage. Black Band. Black... Oh, no. Fortify, Fortify. What is it? I have no clue. I'm actually astounded by that. Well, then I guess the last thing we'll do before we end this episode, I will head to
Shaden Hall. We'll go to a chapel. We might not actually be able to use it because our infamy might be too high, which very well may be the case, which just reminded me Deep Scorn Hollow as well. We can go and do some stuff there. But we'll attempt to use the altar and cure ourselves, but it would say if I had a disease, right? So I'm really curious as to what that is, because our luck is being heavily reduced. But maybe I just need to be patient. Yeah, repent your crimes, wicked one. It is not wanting me to do that. Okay. Well, I don't know. Let me know if you know in the comment section below. Either way, we'll end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for watching. You can become a member and get these videos early by clicking join under the video. Also, check out the Patreon, recently overhauled. If you ever wanted to support the channel, thank you for watching. And, see, I got to get back into the swing of things. I almost forgot. Thank you to our, gotta find a better way to say this, it's so cumbersome, Tier 3 patrons and Tier 2 members. And Tier 3 members as well. Tier 2 and 3 members and Tier 3 patrons, I think, is everybody. Ace of Swords, Forsaken Boar, Gothy Stitch, Jacob Marshall, Peter Prestige, Roger Hunt 5, Greg Weibel, Banana Brainy, Montrosian, Pirif, Low Country Grace, Lincoln Pop, Demon Wrath, Greg Bousquet, Brian O'Grady, Chef Goulet, and Sarah Perry. Thank you so much. And thank you to everybody for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hey, it's me, GV. If you want to see more from me, you can check out the Patreon. It's literally $1, and there's a bunch of bonus streams and series over there. Also, check out these videos. And finally, if you want to get early videos, you can become a member by clicking join under the video, also in the description. Supports the channel, and you get a bunch of perks. Thanks for watching, and now I'm going to chill awkwardly while the rest of this outro plays out. How was your day?